Welcome back to Spotlight Entertainment Network. I am your host, Millionaire Trader Alex Jenkins. And guys, I have another video for you guys. Right here, we have paternity court situations going on. And it's just only to exhibit the black culture or the hookup culture that was going on here in Western society. And it's in every society, as far as every community in society. So it is something that needs to go away, and the only way it goes away is with morals, characters, and ethics, and a standard to really combat these type of situations. So really, we're gonna go through a lot of heartache and pain and frustration and all that in these videos. But I'm gonna stop talking, guys, and let you guys see what I'm talking about.
Where I'm staying at now, my daddy is around the corner. Do my daddy come around the corner to see me? No, he don't. He right around the corner. You come around the corner to see them kids? No.
You live right around the corner from your father.
Yeah,
Right now.
right now.
And you say he never comes around to see how you are.
Guys, yes, it's gonna be some sad situations. You know, it's always not the woman's fault. Just to let you guys know that, man.
And then you also live right around the corner from Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
And he doesn't come around to see the children, even the one whose birth certificate he signed. So you feel like this cycle is repeating itself.
Yeah, but it's not gonna repeat. It's gonna get broken.
And I can
today.
tell it hurts.
It do. It do. It hurt a lot. It do. It hurt a lot when you love somebody, then they don't be there for you, and all they do is just down you. That do hurt. It hurt a lot because I went through a lot in my life. You ain't have to deal with me all them years, and that's how I feel. Period.
So you feel like you have loved him unconditionally.
I loved him and never got love back. All I ever got was being mistreated, talked about to his other females, baby mamas, or whatever he want to call them. Period. No, he ain't nothing.
So today's DNA results are going to see whether he's responsible for these children. You are suing him for half of the child care expenses in the amount of $4,663.50.
It's shameful to be sued for child care and, you know, and kids products, but it's only, you know, these situations only occur because either somebody's been having, you know, multiple partners, or somebody's trying to be irresponsible.
Now, have you brought the court any evidence
Yes.
of monies you've
Yes,
spent
Your Honor.
thus far? Jerome, can you hand me the folder, please? So tell me, has he helped you at all?
Well, he bought a pack of diapers and a can of milk. My daughter is 11 months.
Mr. Matthews, is that true?
Yep.
Are these your only possible children, Mr. Matthews?
No, I got 6 kids.
You have six children besides these 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you take care of those children?
No.
I do what I can. I talk to them, I tell them stuff, I teach them, like, how to not be like me.
Guys, now this situation is really out of hand. Now, she can't control what type of family she came into. You can't control what family and what world, you know, what place you go at in this world when you come into this world as a baby. You can't control that. It's out of your hands. So her bad dad, which was a deadbeat, because he's still around the corner and still not seeing his daughter, he's a deadbeat. And we do not group deadbeat dads into fathers or black men, for that matter. Just to let you guys know, the dude is a lame for being a deadbeat ass dad. Okay, and you know, this woman is affected because he was a deadbeat, because he was not a father. That's number one. But now she did continue that cycle, because guess what? She picked the man that has 6 children when you had none. Why would you date a man with 6 children and you have none? That's a bad decision right out the gate. And there's no one there to help her through this decision, which she shouldn't even need help. That's a red flag out the gate. So you pick the Pookie. Women love picking Pookies and Ray Rays. And this guy right here, Rondell, he even got a Pookie name, is a Pookie. She chose this situation. She chose this situation. She chose this bad man. But I'm gonna let this video continue.
Me how not to, you know, like for real, like, and that's just real, like. But I can't literally come out my pocket and give him something I don't have.
But Mr. Matthews,
He really can't come out of pocket because he got too many damn kids. Shit.
let me be clear. 6 kids, maybe 8, you need to be figuring out how to make some money.
Maybe 7.
Because you got to take care of these kids.
Right.
Financially as well. Now, Ms. Rainey, I've got receipts here for
Diapers, formula.
She don't tell me where she going. She take the kid.
Yeah, that last situation, man, I mean, I think she learned the lesson, but it cost her. It already cost her. She already have 2 kids out of wedlock. So anybody she meet has to be accepting of her and her children. And in this day and age, there ain't too many guys doing that. Back in the day, yes. Today, no. Black men are ashamed to be stepdads. Back then, it took a special type of man to do that, and women didn't shame the black man. At the same time, black men weren't ashamed to do that, those things, because the woman knew that this man was doing something extraordinary, and so they gave them the utmost respect at the position of a stepdad. But the stepdad gets no respect these days, so it's no point of even doing it. That's why, the situation is, weighted differently now. But it cost her. It cost her. Her sexual marketplace value is going down. It's plummeted. All because he chose a Pookie to have children with. Now her dad's situation, that's out of her control. She can't control that. But the new situation, her situation, that was under her control. That was under her decision making. Now, can she, better her life from this point on? Yes, but she gonna do it from a low sexual marketplace value, and she has to understand that and understand how she gonna begin to choose a mate and maybe have a better father in the situation. She gonna have to respect the man that's willing to deal with her and her children. But I'm gonna go on over to the next video, man.
She don't call me. She don't text me. So in the man's mind, a real man's mind, when your woman is gone for 3-4 days without no phone call, without telling you what, that's some type of doubt, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
It's some type of doubt.
Your Honor, the reason why I leave, Your Honor, because he's disrespectful. I leave because he's disrespectful.
are you spending time with other men?
No, I'm not
When
spending
you-
time with no other
you're
man.
not with any
if
other
I
guy?
didn't know this man, I wouldn't have got his name tatted across my chest.
See, Your
I
Honor,
wouldn't
that
have
have
none of
nothing to
that,
do
Your
with it,
Honor.
Your Honor.
So
None of
you've
that, Your
never
Honor.
been with another guy?
I'm faithful to him, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
You've never been with another guy?
No other guy, no.
She's
no.
lying.
All right, hold on. Mr. Singleton, you have a witness.
Yes, I do,
Please
Your Honor.
stand, sir. State your name for the court.
Darnell Williams.
Mr. Williams, thank you for joining us today. What do you know about this situation?
Well, I've been knowing Mr. Singleton and Miss Jefferson for almost 10 years now. So when Mr. Singleton left initially, I told him I was going to look after his baby mama and
my family.
his son and make sure they were straight, they didn't need nothing. So, we don't knock on each other's doors.
Why, oh why, these people had to be Florida people. Man, Florida people is something special, man. Something special, I tell you.
We just walk into each other's doors. So one day I was cooking some fish. So I had some mustard, but I ain't had no hot sauce. So I went down.
Got to have the hot sauce.
Gotta have the hot
got
sauce.
to.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Look at this guy, yeah. Oh, they from the South. They from the South. They need hot sauce and mustard on their fish. Mandatory. It's mandatory down south. gotta have hot sauce and mustard on your fish. At a fish fry, if that is not at a fish fry, somebody is finna raise all kind of sand, and somebody got to go to the stove. Somebody has to go to the stove. That's mandatory.
So I went downstairs and just walked to the door. And so when I walked in the door, the lights was off. So
You
I
walked into whose door?
Miss Jefferson's door.
Okay, keep going.
So when I walked in, the lights was off. So I hit the light switch, and to my surprise, I'm like, man, what the holy heck going on? She gonna try to pull her shirt down. She got a shirt with.
What's going on in here? Oh, well, damn. What's going on in here? Well, look at here. Look what we got here. Bucket naked. Nah, she wasn't butt naked, but she had a shirt on. But that's crazy. But she loyal. You heard her initial statement now. She lied right out the gate. Talking about she wasn't doing it when she leave. Well, kind of sort of she didn't lie because she didn't leave when she did that.
No, I don't see no shorts or nothing. And it's this dude sitting on the sofa who I don't know, he trying to fix his clothes. So she like, oh, DJ, you just gonna walk in my house? I said, we always just walk in each other's house. We don't never knock on the door. So I was like, well, who is that? She was like, oh, that's my cousin. So I was like, okay. Really?
Right,
That's your
John.
cousin. It already been rumors going around that she been messing with a maintenance man. Whatever goes on out there in the apartments, I hear about it. And I can see everything that goes on downstairs, to the left of me, to the right of me, in front of me.
And so as you sitting up there, you see the maintenance man spending a little bit too much time down
ma'am.
in her unit.
Yes, ma'am.
A whole lot of things broken.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams, look, I mean, if he works in maintenance and there's something that needs to be repaired in her apartment, he can go in there and fix what needs to be
John.
repaired.
You're right.
Right.
But
I will say this. Now, if we need repairs 3 and 4 times a week, now we might have an issue.
No,
but
Your Honor,
thank
Your
you for
Honor.
your testimony. You may be seated.
Your Honor, can
Man, she fucking with the maintenance man. The maintenance man got a good job, I tell you what. That man get to go to work and get some nookie while at work. He get to do his job and get nookie on the clock. Man, that's a lucky man, boy, I tell you. Lucky man. But he was playing a dangerous game. Cause what if Buddy came home and seen this shit? Not alone, the neighbor always walking in the house. Yeah, he could have came on. He could have been one of them dudes that got, that get angry and uses violence. He could have went and got one of those and came there and started a whole lot of noise. It could have been a bad result. Man, people better stop messing around with other people, wives and girlfriends. That shit, people gonna learn their lessons with this kind of stuff, man. But I'm gonna get back to it.
Can I speak? Can I say something,
Your Honor.
Your Honor? Now, listen, bottom line
ain't gonna
is
speak.
you're getting all this news.
Correct.
And you starting to feel like, what's going on here? She's sleeping with other people.
Correct, Your Honor.
She was pregnant but not pregnant.
Correct.
So you're completely confused as to whether or not you are this child's father.
Correct. And if I'm not the father of this child, I want my name back.
But they're gonna have to take some accountability too. Yeah, you chose to start him as you chose to start him as a wife. And then with this toxic behavior y'all got going on in y'all household, of course, people gonna step out. Y'all don't need these two people right here. They don't have a healthy relationship. It's toxic as hell. He's spiteful. She loud in them notches. Those two situations ain't gonna work. Those are not cohesive goddamn traits. That is not cohesive. They are two repellents. They are two B minuses. For real.
Despite your doubt, you admit to purchasing this child a
Correct.
lot of clothing.
Correct, Your Honor.
You were getting ready for the baby. You were supportive in
baby.
that way.
Of course, I messed up things up, but I also replaced everything that I messed up, Your Honor. I replaced her carpet. I replaced her television. I replaced everything that I messed up.
Did
And
you
I'm-
replace the clothes too?
I replaced the clothes. She has more clothes for the baby. Even though I doubt that he is mine. I still support him, even though I still doubt that he's
Ms.
mine.
Jefferson, let me ask you this. Did he replace the carpet and the clothes and the things that he destroyed?
No, he did not replace the carpet. He did 2 weeks ago when he seen my baby. He did bring me my baby clothes. That's the only thing. He did not replace my carpet. What he did was cruel and hurtful, and that's really stressed me out to the point that I had my baby at 37 weeks and 6 days.
This is my last son that I feel that I'm gonna have, and she knew how passionate I felt about cutting the umbilical
If you
cord.
felt Pat, you want to take
And
his
she
clothes.
told me actually 2 days before she had the baby, don't even come there. And I'm like, are you serious?
Yes, I did.
I'm like, are you serious? This is supposed to be
Boy
my
got the
child.
twisted mouth when he talk.
And I can't come share this moment with you? I mean, look at that little boy. It hurts. He's a beautiful little boy, and I would want him to be mine. But, Your Honor, if he's not mine, I got to take my name back because I'm tired of being deceived, lied to, and ran over just because of this.
He took all my baby stuff. My baby ain't have nothing but three outfits, and they was too big. It stressed me out, and he know it stressed me out.
And so you felt so
and then
overwhelmed.
he texted my phone and laughed about taking my baby clothes. Soon after he did that, I changed my number. I haven't talked to him. 2 weeks ago, I let him see my son, and then he brought my baby clothes. But he still left the other clothes down there.
She been going hard. She got a
6 to 9
chipped
months
tooth.
and 12 months. And my baby is growing. So I don't have a job right now, so I got to see how I'm going to get him some more clothes.
I have to support
Twitch
her.
it
That's
mouth
what
and
it
chip
is.
tooth.
You don't
She
all
just
that-
said she didn't have a job. All the clothes that she purchased, she was purchased with my money.
Okay, let me be clear on something. You took the clothes, but then you brought the clothes back.
I did, Your Honor.
He bought half of them back. He still
Okay,
got
so
the
he
rest
brought
of them.
half the clothes back.
Yes,
So
Your Honor.
there's another half.
It is another half. That's for the 12 to 18 months. I feel she don't need that right now because I still
It don't
want to
matter.
know.
Them
I
his
still want to know if
clothes. Them
this
is
is my
our-
child.
But you,
That's why.
You
Okay.
so trying to be so nasty, but it's an innocent baby. We bickering and arguing over nothing, and we got an innocent baby here that's stuck in the middle of all this foolishness. And it's not about us, it's about him. He
You're right,
needs
Your
his
Honor.
stuff. He needs his stuff, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor, she right.
Your Honor, both of these motherfuckers toxic and foolish.
I'm
Right,
tired of
but I
bickering
do
and
have
arguing
doubt.
with him.
I'm sorry. If this kid is not mine, yes, I will be hurt. And yeah, I do want some of my money back.
With that said, I think it's time to alleviate this doubt. And I think it's time for the results.
I don't even care no more.
You don't care if
No,
the
I
child
don't
knows
care.
his biological father?
Uh-oh.
He don't need him.
He does.
No,
if
he
he's-
don't.
If he's his biological father,
No, he don't. Or you.
Baby,
Yes, he
he needs his father and you need yours.
Nope.
Let me tell you
Nope.
something.
Nope.
Let me tell you something. I've been doing this too long. I know those tears. I just wanted you to be able to say it for yourself because that's one of the reasons why this courtroom is here, is to give people a voice. I don't care how young you are, how old you are. Everybody deserves a moment to be heard. If you don't want to express it or you're not ready to express it, that's fine. And you may not have
She
the
mad
words.
too,
but
boy.
what
Look
you're
at
not
that
going to sit up
face.
here and do is talk for Jaden irresponsibly and say what he doesn't need in the form of a father, because he does. And because of that, I'm going to get these results, not just for you, but for this child as well. Jerome, I'm ready.
She was ready to be a single mother, and she was not gonna let that child see her father or his father. She was not going to do that. She was ready to be a single mother, and she got a single mother right next to her too. They was ready to do it. No remorse, no shame, just ready to do it. How often does this happen? That women get so mad that they will not let their child see their father out of spite or out of hate or out of anger. This happens a lot. Well, how many situations happen where there's a deadbeat, like the first situation with the young lady that looked like she's Muslim with her dad? How many situations are like that versus the situations like we're looking at right now? But this is all predicated on the culture of hooking up. But let's get back to it.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Johnson versus Taylor, when it comes to 2-year-old Jaden Taylor, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Taylor, you are the father.
Just to let you know, the kid looked like him. I don't know what the hell he had going on. He tripping. The boy looked just like him. And it ended up being that situation.
Like I told you.
No. If you're not gonna, don't start that nonsense.
Thank you.
Don't start that
No
nonsense.
buck tooth mama.
When I gave you the chance to say something, you ain't had nothing to say. Now I read the result, you gonna pop off. Not in here. That's what we're not gonna do. Because this is an important moment.
It's all right.
I'm going easy on you both because you ain't nothing but young people running around here engaging in activities that produce human beings, human life, and you can't take care of yourself and you can't take care of them.
Take fly heat.
You gotta grow up
No,
now,
not today,
and we gotta
baby.
pull this thing together for this child. I mean it when I say I don't want to see him in here 20 years from now. I can't tell you how many times I sit in this seat and someone stands
Yeah,
right
he
where
done
you're
with this
saying and
single mother
says,
too.
I didn't know my father.
Ain't no men on either
My
side of
mother
those
didn't know
cameras.
her father. This will continue unless you stop it. And the way that you stop it is to figure out how to...
No. We can't say that. We can't say that.
Nappy here.
No, we're not even gonna say that. Because the truth is, as a people, honestly, you gotta take that out your vocabulary. And we can go one level deeper. The reason why this courtroom exists is to help ensure that children don't have to go without their father. So this ain't no joke to me. So don't come in here with no racial nonsense talking about
Starting.
baby's
Got two
hair,
men right
because
there.
every piece of that child is beautiful and innocent. Honestly. And whether her hair is fine or coarse or whatever it is individually and uniquely hers, given to her by God,
And the
and
baby
he don't
gotta
make
suffer.
mistakes. So we're gonna correct that right now. I don't
Look
want
at
to
him.
ever hear you say that again.
Your Honor, can I say something?
I hope it's intelligent.
Just got a costume jury on the day now.
What gives me the reason that she is mine, my mom told me when I was little, when she used to
Like
change
she
my
got
diaper.
double
used to do this
pookies,
diaper
y'all.
dance. I
Okay.
used to be excited.
Look at it. You
Courtney
know
does
that's
the
a
same
pookie.
thing when you change her diaper. And I have a birthmark on my life, on my left side of my forehead, as well as Courtney. That gives me a strong doubt that it is mine.
So you
Strong
feel
trait.
like you feel like you have now for 18 months, you've made trips to see this baby, you spend time with this beautiful little girl, and you look at her and you feel like there are similarities that confirm your belief that she's yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
This would be your first child.
Yes, Your Honor.
So this matters to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
So Ms. Rayleigh, you're saying you are certain that Mr. Grimes is her biological father?
Yes, sir.
Or are you saying that you have a younger child?
Listen, I can see the situation right now. Two men, one guy having sex with her, one guy she's with. I think the one in the back is the guy that she's with. The one, the black shirt right there. That's what's going on here. One she having sex with and the other one she's with. And they having sex too.
Together as well, so you just believe.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know. I'll be back for that one too, to be honest with you.
And this is my first time hearing that one also.
You have a doubt about the subsequent child as well, the paternity?
Yes, ma'am.
Niggas say he gonna be back in court again. Cause they still fucking up with this one, and they fucking up with one in her belly right now. Boy, she ain't learned her lesson the first time, did she?
And that's what makes me upset about this whole situation, because they be trying to play me like I'm just this bad person, this bad mother, and this just bad. And I'm not. I had conversations way before I even turned 7 months that he's not the father. I never told him that he wasn't the father at all. And to hear him say this in court today, he would never, ever speak to me again unless it's about our children. And that's it. It's no more going back and forth, because I have been going back and forth with these two for too long. And it's time for it to end. Either I'm going to be one of them or neither one of them. And I want it to come out today, because I'm done with it. Absolutely done. I just want...
Ladies and gentlemen, Who control access to sex in this situation? That's 2 men and 1 woman. They're not living under one roof. She's giving it to both of them. So who caused this situation? She did, by being promiscuous. If she just controlled herself and picked one of them, this situation wouldn't be the same as far as paternity goes. Whether either one of them good men, who knows? They're both pookies.
But the truth to
Keep
be
your
known.
legs closed. You won't go through this.
If you keep your penis in your pants, you won't have this problem either.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
You're right, but that's why I don't think she minds, to be honest with you.
Well,
Listen,
DNA would tell it all.
listen,
That's the dude she
listen.
want to be with right there.
Everybody in here has a part to play in this. Because none of you protected yourselves. Y'all run around here having too many babies like you baby factories. I mean, Detroit is a factory town, but this is not the type.
He's a factor in his own
Not a
self.
bad
Hold
looking
on,
girl.
I'm
She
from
don't need
Detroit.
all
I'm
that
serious.
makeup neither.
I'm serious. Jerome, I'm ready for the result. Let's get the answer to this, because we got to figure out how we going to move forward. Yo, 25, 25, 23.
They all young.
So, Mr. Lloyd, I just want to know from you. If this is your biological child, do you want to have a relationship with Ms. Rayleigh?
If Courtney was mine, I'm going to go down there and be a full-time parent with my daughter and support her through the whole 9 yards.
And if she is not?
Then I go on with my life.
That's that boy first suit.
The results were prepared by
As an
DNA
adult.
Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Lloyd versus Rayleigh, pertaining to whether Mr.
roll.
Grimes or Mr. Lloyd is the father of 1-year-old Courtney Rayleigh Grimes, it has been determined by this court the biological father is Mr. Lloyd.
Bro was pissed too. You thought that was his baby. They both want that goddamn girl, but boy don't want her no more.
But
Slim
you're
dude.
done.
Now
I
he
knew it
done.
from the start. You done, bro.
Calm down.
Look at the look on
because
her
the
face.
truth is, it's not done.
She ain't like
Because
that
you
shit.
might have another baby. You potentially impregnated the same girl again.
Man, y'all believe that if y'all want to. Y'all believe that if y'all want to.
So you're saying now that because of this result, you further doubt the next child.
The same thing we just went through with this baby, Shantia was doing the same thing with this new baby. It's me and it's 2 other guys that's possible for this one. So, like I said, we'll
I
be
don't know
back
how
sooner or
that's
later.
possible, but
Your Honor.
Okay.
Young lady can't keep them
I
legs
want to
closed
know
for
what we're
shit.
going to do about her last name. I don't want her to
We
have
gonna
that
change it.
last name.
Okay, listen.
fine.
Listen. Let me get to what I want to know. Do you still have the job?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You don't worry about chasing her.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to talk. I'm
That's
keeping
fine.
it real. At the end of the day, it is not going to be about what you think about her, Mr. Grimes, or you think about her, Mr. Lloyd. I'm concerned about what Miss Rayleigh thinks about herself. That's it. Because at the end of the day,
Baby
that's
girl
what
is
matters.
right.
Do you understand,
She
sweetheart?
do.
We have counseling and resources for you. I want you to deal with whatever's going on inside yourself that makes you give yourself away for free. All right? You have a bigger destiny than being a baby factory. All right?
yes, ma'am.
All right, I wish you all the very best of luck. Take care of those beautiful children. Court is adjourned.
Guys, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot to unpack in these situations, man. But that's the hookup culture. It's not a good culture that has been created that can only happen during modern time. Like I said before in another video, modern don't always mean good. This is ridiculous. This behavior, promiscuous behavior creates a different type of culture outside. Well, promiscuous sexual habits create a different culture outside in the living world. Men and women operate differently throughout society because of it. They take on, the morals and ethics and characters. All that stuff goes out the window because of promiscuous behavior. And that translates into people's lives. how they make decisions. They get to be choosing now, you know, instead of going to bed, they're thinking about having sex with some women. Instead of going to bed and going to work. Instead of having sex with the woman laying next to you and then going to bed, he's thinking about leaving the house early in the morning to go have sex. This kind of stuff fucks up the culture. It fucks up the society. But it's been crazy, y'all. This been crazy, man. What y'all think about the videos, man? What y'all think about the culture? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, guys. I'm checking out.